I don't know about excitement, um, but I'm gonna watch WrestleMania. Uh,
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to it as something to do this weekend. I don't get like the like I don't know like that childlike excitement, but I just think it's just because I'm getting old.
I'm not gonna say it's because getting old. I can say so. I feel like wrestling is something that I watch. I love wrestling. Obviously, I love when we do this. We do this together. So we go to shows, we buy merch, we like wrestling. But a lot of I feel like it has to be something that really intrigues me. And I feel like this past weekend stuff kind of intrigued me more than what is going to happen at WrestleMania because of this lackluster buildup we're obviously getting. But
Okay, yeah, I do agree with that. There is some lackluster buildup going on. Yeah, that does contribute to me not being as excited.
I just feel like, we watch wrestling. Um, I mean, granted, I don't feel like anybody had a good buildup. Uh, we just had Dynasty this past weekend. I don't think there was a good buildup to Dynasty. But Dynasty produced great matches. Now, a good buildup I do feel is Undertaker versus, I mean, not Undertaker. He was involved, but not directly. But the Rankango versus Penta match that happened earlier this weekend on Saturday, that I feel like the buildup was there if you watched the AAA product, but weekly. You were like, oh, good buildup for this throwaway Saturday match. Maybe Undertaker's Booker of the Year, as everybody's saying.
Apologize, I messed up with the cord. My add my earpods.
Oh, no problem. Things happen. Things happen. It's all right, sir.
I'm trying to improve the quality
The
of
sound
this call. I
quality.
didn't put my yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, okay, and I do agree. This past weekend, there was a lot going on, and it delivered. And one thing about AEW, I don't let me word this carefully because I don't want to say they don't have to worry about, but I don't think it's as big of a deal for them like as far as building up for pay per view because you know what you're getting into.
You may have a
Um,
banger match.
yeah, like you already, but I think sometimes with WWE only because WWE fans they put so much value into like promos and the hype going into a show and quote unquote cinema and all that type of stuff. They put so much value into it. So these things have to be great for you to even care about it. Because I've seen it, sometimes WWE people be like, "Oh man, what's a great match if it didn't have any build up?" It's like it was a great match. What do you mean? Like, but for some people, like that stuff is just as important uh for for shows. But with AEW stuff, you just tune in and you gonna get some good wrestling. But I will say, because there's a lot of negative, especially online about people saying about, going into WrestleMania. And I know we're gonna address it with the, one of night one's main event. But on night two, I will say WWE's did a good job with promoting this CM Punk and Roman Reigns match.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I feel they started out slow, but once they started
Mhm.
to bring in the Usos and with the stuff that they had, the parameters they had to do this in, because they couldn't mention the dog, but somehow they can mention his daddy. Um,
And I hate to, because I'm a big CM Punk fan, so I would hate to think that Punk was like, oh no, I'm not ready to mention my dog. I really would hate if that, especially if he said the thing about his dad, like, which he technically he didn't go far, but just mentioning that his dad is dead for some people that's enough. Um, you know, I've seen people get into it and in real life and say that's why your daddy's dead, and that's it, and that's it, and
yeah,
then it's a war after that. So I mean, just
those
mentioning
are
it was, yeah, it was just fighting
yeah,
words, man.
those are you
Um,
getting ready to meet my parent type
right.
words.
So
Yeah,
I hope it wasn't nothing that Punk said for them to be like, oh, let's get away from the dog,
AJ, AJ leaves there
or
too. She works there. She could have been
or
like, oh,
Roman wanted to wait because Roman, Roman ain't he ain't he ain't necessarily the Rock with the jokes. So he might be like, I got one with this one. I need to save this for the last week. Maybe
And you might see something like that tonight. Who knows?
yeah,
We are
he
filming
might
this an hour before Monday Night Raw, so
yeah.
yes, we could
Yeah,
see
I don't
that.
even know if Punk's doing a promo. I know, like I seen on the build up for Raw, it was like in Roman speaks. So, I don't know if he's just getting his own promo tonight. So, maybe he's like, I'm gonna save the best for last, man. He's got the dog waiting for him tonight. Maybe.
We'll
And I
definitely
want to
see.
clarify because I know how some of you marks are in the comments and they like to attack us. I want to make it very clear. I don't support making fun of dogs dying, or do I or am I insensitive to dogs? Love dogs. Just think it'd be funny. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it isn't that it's even funny. It's that it should happen just because you talked about this man's daddy.
True. That too. That too. He he he,
It
he
should
owes a
happen.
receipt for that one. He
Yeah, so that should happen. It shouldn't. It is. I love animals. If you were in my house, I have 5 cats. I babysit a dog who runs wild on weekends. So yes, I love animals.
does the
But
dog does the dog like the cat?
oh, he wants to be a cat.
Okay.
So he's hurt himself trying to jump like a cat multiple times.
And the cats they welcome him in like, yeah, you one of us.
He's fine. He's fine. They get on the older cats. They like you get on my nerves, but the younger cats they're just like, oh, okay. We have a son. He's a dog. He's a big one, but he's a son. We're gonna train him. We're gonna get him together. We're gonna make him be what he needs to be because he's obviously a handicapped cat. So I think that's the way they treat him, and that's the way he treats himself. So there's
Mm.
that. But I would like to
Is he
say,
handicapped?
huh?
Is he handicapped?
No, 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 no. He was
Okay.
abused. He was a rescue
Oh no.
dog. He was a rescue dog. Um, he was gotten because he was like the dog they would have. The people that had him had a fighting ring. They were doing their dog fighting stuff. So
Oh man.
he was the run of the litter. So he was beaten, and when they found him, he was broken, almost completely paralyzed, and teeth knocked out, and he's back
Oh
to
my
being a
god.
normal dog now. He's
Yeah.
the dog is racist and sexist, but he's getting over that slowly and surely. He didn't like men, was what I was told when I met him. But as soon as he saw me, I said sit. He sat. He gave me his paw. I gave him a hug and a kiss on the forehead. He was cool. He
Okay.
still doesn't. Still uneasy about Caucasian men because that's
Oh,
his all.
okay. I see.
Yeah.
I thought this was going another way.
No, no,
I
no,
thought
no,
this was.
no, no, no. He's not. He's not racist against black people. That's not who was the dogfighting ring was. It was in Portland, sir. So you
Oh,
know what race that was. Uh,
don't worry. People from Portland don't go on the internet.
they do some few, but they don't care about it. They're not gonna click on us just to call us the N word anyway. They're not gonna get this far. I mean, we're 8 minutes in. They're not doing 8 minutes. Come on now. But I would like to say match of the weekend. Shout out to, and this is not AEW. Match of the weekend for me was Trey Miguel versus Mustafa
Hmm.
Ali. Match of the weekend. That was amazing. Also, your personal friend Myron Reed wrestled Okada, so
Okay,
good match too.
yeah. That cutter he hit from
Yeah,
over the rope was
over the rope to the
beautiful,
floor.
man. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
And I would like to say I didn't think Okada would take that type of bump for anybody that was not Japanese. But shout out to Okada, because yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
own that's my own personal opinion. And I would like to also say the only feud I'm
Mm.
really am looking forward to is Takeshita versus Okada, because I feel like that's the best built story in AEW. Period. But that's just my opinion.
Okay.
In wrestling, not just AEW, WWE too. Best
Okay.
built story in wrestling. That and the Americanos wrestling each other
Yeah, I was saying that
whenever
seems to
they.
be a serious feud, and on depending on what show you watching, because in AAA it looks intense.
Oh yeah, Triple A it's crazy that's through the show, even though they're not the focus. Put the belt on one of them, take it off of Dom. Dom doesn't need it. I feel Kaiser. Americano needs it more than Chad America.
Oh, they love him.
Yes, Kaiser's an icon, man,
Yeah, yeah.
and he wasn't even an icon in his own in his own wrestling, being a second generation wrestler and all that other stuff over in Germany, but he is now in Mexico. But let's get to it, man. Night one,
Let's get to it. You got night one
Wrestle
card, so
Night one WrestleMania, man. Let's start. Jacob Fatu, which is the first hour of WrestleMania, will be free on all ESPN. So there's that. But anyway, on both nights, hour one, we will have Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match versus Drew McIntyre. Think I know how I feel, but how do you feel, sir?
I got Jacob winning this one, man. I got it being one of those Big E matches.
Big slap
Big meaty
me,
man
me and
slapping
slapping
meat.
me. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a hot, especially it's starting off the show. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be a good one. But I got Jacob taking the W in that one.
Okay, okay. Same here. Big meaty men slapping meat. Drew's getting ready to be in the Highlander, a
Yeah,
franchise I've loved my entire life. So
I
let's
can
go.
see you being a Highlander fan. I can see it.
Highlander and Conan, and then of course the He-Man movie in the late '80s was my stuff. I watch those
Okay.
movies all the time. I have a Conan sword in my closet.
Oh,
Uh,
real
yes,
sword.
yes, a real sword.
Okay.
I just don't have enough room to display it behind me. And my son loves swords, and I'm not trying to be killed in sleep. That's, but yes, I think we all got Drew taking that L to the one and only Fa to uh the
I'm
second
gonna
match.
say this.
Hmm?
I'm gonna say this. With the way things is going, shit, that could have been for the title. This is going. Fuck it. Just
Eh,
let him keep the belt.
yeah, I mean honestly, we could have made it a triple threat match. We
And
should
whatever.
a triple threat match. Our
What they
fatal four
did,
way, fatal four way.
that would have been cool too. But what they decided to do, I was like, yeah,
We'll talk about that when we
yeah,
get
we'll get
there
to it.
because
We'll
we
get to it.
almost there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's only a few matches in night one and night two. The other free match on ESPN two will
Oh, he gave
be
me two free ones.
yeah we got two first hour's free. We get two free matches. It is I Show Speed and the Vision versus the Usos and LA Knight.
I don't think it matters. I got I got the Usos and LA Knight winning this. I got a bunch of silly antics going on. I got some prime bottles maybe flying around.
Yeah,
Um, I got LA Knight falling off something. I got
that
it,
was
but I got it being
unnecessary.
a fun match. I got it being an overall fun match. I could see Astro Speed maybe attempting to turn on. I don't want to say turn, but to not be associated with them and make things right with LA Knight, or maybe not. Who cares? But I do see it being a fun match.
I think Speed is gonna prove us. Speed is gonna not prove us anyway. If you ever seen any of his content, you know that he's an athletic young man.
Oh yeah,
If you saw him do that jump over, who did he jump? He jumped over LA Knight's entire.
LA Knight, yeah.
So it just stand and jump, didn't run. He just stood and jumped over this man. He's obviously a freak athlete. So he's gonna do some of these things. He's gonna do freak athleticism.
My
But I do.
coworker, my
Mhm.
coworker at work, when he's bored, be sitting there watching clips of Astro Speed jump over cars and stuff.
Hope this is at why. No. Oh. Oh. How old is this man? Why is he watching this? No. Stop it.
He's
No.
like 40.
No. 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 Stop. Stop it. Get some help. I don't watch Speed. Like, if Speed comes up when he's on the channel that I actually watch, I'm like, oh, Speed's on
And he
there. I
doesn't
don't know.
fully he doesn't fully get streamed. He's like, it's like this number up here. This is how many people's watching this, and I'm like, including you. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bro, you too old. Because you in my age range, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's other things on the internet for us to watch. Unless you outside trying to be athletic like Speed. Stop it. Please guide that man to an enlightened life, sir. Because what he's doing right now, it's not okay. I got them winning. I got the Usos and LA Knight winning. For sure. Um due to curse. Due to curse.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
For a quick sidebar, that Danhausen Kid Wilson match should have been at Mania, but especially with the spot. That
yeah,
spot
yeah.
should have been at Mania. I don't know
Oh
why they
yeah, for sure.
wasted it. That spot should have been at Mania. That was
I feel like Danhausen is gonna have a more goofier spot at Mania. Uh,
think
We'll,
so.
we'll, we'll
We'll
see
see.
him. We'll see him. We'll see him.
Oh,
I don't
we'll
think
definitely see him. Yeah.
I don't think they want to just give him a match, but we will see him
But I was like,
for
man, why
sure.
did y'all waste this spot tonight? Like, what?
I was maybe the Miz will have something. I don't know. Maybe the Miz and Cena, since Cena is the host, they might have an
Mhm.
interaction. But I don't know. Maybe Cena and Cenahausen, they might have an interaction. Cena and Danhausen. I could see that happening.
You seem to be I can see you as American Gladiator type. You gonna watch that?
Oh yes, yes, yes. I loved American Gladiators as a child growing up. Uh, Definitely with a lot of everybody's a wrestler. In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
all
yeah.
the gladiators are wrestlers. Camille, Warlow, the Miz is the host. So definitely I'll be watching American Gladiators. I watched every incarnation, the original Hulk Hogan and eight Layla Ali version, all of those.
Okay.
Uh, so I will be watching American Gladiators.
I watched it as
Huh.
a kid. It was a cool show. It was a cool show.
My dream was to be on it when I was younger, but I'm
So
old.
around that time, I think I wanted to be on because I don't think I thought I could hang on there. Well, I was like, I don't know, that's a little too much. But I did want to be. It was like a kid equivalent, kind of, not a perfect equivalent, but Nickelodeon had something. That was,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I do. Guts. It was called
yes,
Guts. Yes, I
yes,
remember. I remember.
yes.
I remember Guts. I remember the little theme. Da-da-da-da-da. Guts. I remember that. I might go watch
But
it on
but
YouTube.
uh, but some of that stuff, on Gladiator, the climbing stuff. I think that's where I was like, I don't know if I can do it.
That's just all training. You now you can get ready for it when they do the next season because you can just go to the wall and start climbing when you go to work. Get ready. You already tall, bro. Like you halfway there. Stop. Stop it. But anyway, so the next match is for the women's tag team championship. The irresistible forces, Alexa and Charlotte, uh, Bailey and Lyra, and then of course the iffy. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. The Bella Twins. If the Bella Twins in it, I don't know. But what do you got?
Got the Bellas if they can show up. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have the Bellas if they can show up just because of the injury. They might have to wait till SummerSlam or something for that. You know what? I'm going with the forces, man. I'm keeping
Okay.
the belts on them. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It'd be a nice moment, I guess. I know some of you nerds want to see the Bellas win it. I don't care, but I like the irresistible forces. I'll tell you this: I was at the Yum Center for SmackDown, watched them win the belts, and it was a bunch of interesting people of a certain demographic that was very upset. And I was the only one in my section standing up, clapping when they won the belts. And I was disappointed at it. And because of that, I want to see those people upset again. I want the irresistible forces to win the belts. I keep the belts and
Oh,
go past Mania, man. Just because of that. Because maybe if they would have clapped when they won the belts, I would have been like, all right, they had a nice run. Nope, want them to continue.
Well, damn. I hope those people didn't say any racist things about
They
either of those
didn't, but
ladies.
they silence said enough.
Okay, okay.
And here's my
Uh,
thing: it's wrestling. It, by WWE logic, this is good versus evil. They won clean.
but they
They won clean. You should have been like, oh, well, damn, they pretty good. I mean, right?
yeah, but they are evil. They won against Rhea and Io, the most good guy, girly girl tag team. Not girly girl, but good guy
And you
girl tag
beat
team.
them clean.
Yes, they did.
I think it's out of respect. You should clap and congratulate.
I mean, I think you should just clap because Lash Legend is a young woman. She's 27 years old and she's winning the title.
Because, oh yeah, definitely. Because you're not clapping because supposedly they're bad guys. They won clean. So what did they do bad other than exist?
Existing is too much for them.
Exist and be black, huh? I guess that's a problem. Hmm.
Naya
Oh, yeah.
is Naya's half white, so, and so she's a
Yeah,
and
just wasn't
Samoan.
the one to pinder. She wasn't the one
Yeah,
to
that's true.
pinder.
That's true. She wasn't. She didn't get the pin. She didn't get the pin. But I can say this, sir. I'm a nerd because if you can look, but you can't touch. I think this is even if they're injured, you don't have to defend the tag team titles the next night on Raw.
Oh,
Um,
no.
I feel like the moment should be for the Bellas so they can have their WrestleMania moment because I feel like this is going to be their last WrestleMania.
Listen,
Um,
listen. The woman got proposed to at Mania. How many moments does she need? Like, what? What are we doing here?
did she get married?
Not to him.
She couldn't
Not to
see
him.
him at that altar because she didn't see him at that altar. He didn't show up because didn't marry her. She married a man. Now she's paying alimony and child support. She needs this match. She needs this win. Give
Mm.
it to Nikki Bella.
So it's just like I know some good wrestlers that didn't get many WrestleMania moments or didn't get any good WrestleMania moments.
I
And
mean,
we want to give her
we all
another one?
we do. I mean, we got everybody in the Americanos is a better wrestler than Nikki Bella, and I'm talking about all four of them, and they ain't none of them had a WrestleMania moment. Okay,
Well, one of my favorite wrestlers, John Morrison, he didn't get a WrestleMania moment. And the one time he should have got one, he because he sold Pussy Whip, he ruined that. But that's beside the point. There's a lot of good wrestlers that I love that didn't get no moments.
if Melina was there, you would lose too. You wouldn't have a WrestleMania moment. I don't think any of us.
All that man had to do was hug that girl. All he had to do. First of all, how many people we know denies a hug from Trish Stratus? By the way,
I mean, I don't think I would have did that either. I would have said everybody. We hugging everybody. We hugging my woman. We hugging this woman. Every woman is getting hugged.
he might as well just put his hand in her face on national TV. Get out of my face, bitch! Like you might as
But
well just did that. Like
but now we know. Now we know this the power of Melina. You know, that split was not for show. That split has been used in the line of fire, in the line of duty.
I
He's
guess
used the
so.
split in the line of duty. But on to the next one, the women's intercontinental championship. The man, big time Becky Lynch versus Mrs. CM Punk, Larry's mother, AJ Lee. Who you got?
Uh, Becky Lynch, I guess.
Shahid is calling, but I guess Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. What's going on, Shahid?
I tried joining the chat.
Did you use the one I sent you?
Yeah, I tried
Try harder. Try harder.
Let me send it to you one more time. And Peter said, try harder. No, I'm glad that there's still love in this conversation. But I'm gonna send you another one, okay?
Love them. Love them. Handsome people are weird.
Look, there's some. I guess he doesn't like handsome men. But on that note, I've got.
They got a little bit of flamboyance to them, but
I mean,
that's
Kit
26. You
Kit
can't.
Wilson does have a wife, so we can. Kit has a wife.
Which
Kit
that
has
Shawn
a
Michaels
wife.
Gold Dust clip, I've been seeing that go viral for whatever
Again.
reason. Yeah, where he kisses him. I did.
Yeah. Yes, I've heard that quite a few times. Hold on.
That's you.
Yes, I wanted to make sure that I sent him the right one.
I was like, what's going on?
But yes, I just wanted to make sure I sent him the right one. I'm like, damn well no, I sent him the right one. I don't know why he can't find it. 'Cause I had to send it like 4 times. But we gonna see again. We gonna see again.
So while we're waiting on Shaheen to join, and
Hmm.
if any people are watching the full video, I just want to have a nerd off with you because I know you guys in the comments are nerds, so you might appreciate. I got a Jubilee Funko Pop, not wrestling related, but we're in the intermission, I guess, so I can nerd off if I want.
Yes, he can.
And then
He has a Jubilee Funko. You posted that on your Instagram, I think, didn't you?
no. I posted Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Oh yeah, I did see Joey. I was like, what?
Zombie Falcon.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't see the other one, but I did. I saw Joey. I was like, why does he have Joey?
And he was $5. I was like, dude, and then I asked my daughter, you know him? And then she's like, no, I know the main guy. And I was like, you know Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't know Joey? I said, Joey saved Yu-Gi-Oh's ass a few times. I was like, you should ask somebody. And then my wife said I was getting too loud and people were staring at me.
Where were you at? Where were you
Uh,
at?
it was like one of those like toy store, like where they do like, they got like Funko Pops, but in the back people played Magic the Gathering, like one of those type of places.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So, have you been to the one out Hurstbourne?
Um, I don't think so. Is that what's it called?
I can't really tell you the name because I don't remember. I only been there once with my son. It's in Hurstbourne. It's in that little shopping center where the little it used to be a Mediterranean restaurant. There's a Dollar Tree in there. Uh,
Okay.
there's a
No,
Indian
I haven't
food.
been there.
There's an Indian restaurant like right down there. Yeah, it's right there, right across the street from where Malibu Jack's is.
Hmm. Okay. I
It's
know the area, obviously. Yeah, yeah, but no, I haven't been in there.
They have
Uh,
a giant, it's huge. Just people playing Magic the Gathering, and on the side they're selling the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and in the back they sell classic like retro video games and stuff like that. It's big, but all of the
I
middle of
used
the
to go,
floor, it's people playing
I used to
different
go to this
card
place called
games.
Roller to Die to get my
Yeah,
comic books, and
I
they
went
would
there as
be
well.
playing. Yeah, they'd be in there playing a game. They're pretty nice because like, you want to join? They're like, dude, I don't know what the fuck this is. Just
Yeah,
getting my Batman comics and getting out.
they were very open and very cool. A buddy of
Yeah,
mine,
it was nice. It was always cool to me. I
yeah,
ain't
a
nothing bad to
former
say
buddy of
about
mine
them.
used to always go there. He knew them. He played the game with them as well.
Armor, you'll fall out.
No, of course. He still got a slap coming with his old broken ass.
Did you call him R. Kelly too?
He does have R. Kelly tendencies, but he's also autistic, so no.
Yeah, okay. I think you've told me about this.
Yeah, I told you about him before, so no, no,
Yeah.
no. He does have those tendencies, which I told him he needs to stop. That's not okay. Can't be 60 trying to date somebody 35. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Stop it. Jay Uso, Damian Priest, all of y'all. Stop it. Every one of you. Stop it. Get a woman your own age. Stop going to these
Still wait, don't
daycares trying to
you?
get these girls. By daycare, I mean NXT, the Performance Center. How old are you? 21? Yeah, I'm 42. Yeah, I got a daughter over. It don't matter. Yeah, you might have went to school with her. It don't matter. Stop being Linda. Stop being Hogan. Stop being all of these people. Stop it.
I want anybody to know in case we're famous in the future and you're looking at this past clip. I had no input. I didn't say anything.
I'm going to
I have
make
nothing
another video
against.
separate about this whole situation and how I feel disgusted about it. So no, it is not Peter, it is not Shahid, it is not anyone affiliated with this other than me. So you can blame me, elderly and pissed.
And I personally, I don't want to date anybody that wasn't there in the '90s. Like anybody that wasn't at least born in the '90s. I don't.
Jada Parker was born in the 90s, 99. She was there.
Mm.
She was there for a
Mm.
brief second, a hiccup. Oh, there we go. 90s
Mm.
over. She don't even he's over here saying Little John to her. She's like, "Who's that guy? Is that the guy that was on Fear Factor? Who's Little John and the East Side Boys? I don't know who they are, Daddy."
I was gonna say, was he on Fear Factor?
I think he
But
was.
no,
He was on some. He was on one of those shows. No, he was on the Apprentice, wasn't he? He was on The Apprentice.
I didn't watch The Apprentice.
I didn't either.
Probably why I'm not a Trump supporter.
I'm not a Trump supporter. I saw The Apprentice, but I just saw that Little John and his East Side minions were there.
Shaw still trying to get in. What's he doing?
I guess we're gonna have to continue.
Yeah, what's the next match? We
The next match.
the IC women's title.
Yeah, we already said who we got. The next match is your guy, Seth freaking Rollins. This match with no build up whatsoever. We just put random people together versus Gunther. Who you got?
I like this. I got Gunther. I like this because one, it was kind of like making the most with what you got, and they've already made something. Gunther's already talked to Paul Heyman. Seth did a nice promo calling him out, and then when Gunther surprised him, and Seth kind of already knew it was coming. I like it, man. I don't care what anybody says. I got Seth losing because I got Braun Breaker returning and spearing him.
Okay, same here. I got him losing. Just because Gunther's on a roll.
He's on the roll, and it don't need to be
and-
stopped right now.
And this match should have been Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins, but they both were injured, so you couldn't build anything together. So there you go. But yes, Braun Breaker going over. Gunther going over because he's the ring general and he needs to end somebody's career, I guess. And Seth Rollins' career isn't ready to be over, so just to keep his career going, his little career killer going, and Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins to start happening, maybe Backlash or SummerSlam, but maybe they'll have a trilogy of matches, whichever one. Then we have Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan.
They putting all the women's matches on Saturday.
No. We got Jade versus Rhea on Sunday.
Okay.
Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer. Who you got?
I got Stephanie.
Okay. I would say that, but after watching this music video being released today, and I'm pretty sure.
Hey, let me tell you something. I love Liv Morgan. I've been saying this since day one. I just liked it because she was a real person she was a sneakerhead from Jersey. She just seemed like she seemed like a white chick that I would be cool with if I knew it. Like so because I love Liv, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. The music video sucks. I'm gonna tell you that. I had to put all the nice things out, man, to even it out. God, what is that? Who told you to make that?
I feel like that's gonna be her new interest music.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's still gonna start out with "Watch Me" and then the music's gonna hit. It's either gonna happen tonight or it's gonna premiere on Saturday. That's Liv Morgan's new interest music. Liv Morgan has a new music video. Hopefully she goes back. They go to a music video Tron when she comes out. But all I'm saying is Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is going to continue. Somebody has a Judgment Day has to win because I do not see the other Judgment Day member winning at all. But we'll get to that when we do. But I say Liv Morgan is going to come out victorious.
It could, yeah, it could good. And I hear you. And Liv has been the biggest selling. No, I ain't gonna say that. It's been equal. I was about to say Liv being the biggest selling point of this match, but nah, Stephanie's been. She did the promo where she made her cry. Her ass last week. Stephanie.
She whooped her
Yeah, yeah.
twice.
So now it's been fairly man. I'm liking the build up for them. I'll say I like it extremely more than I like the build up for Jade and Rhea Ripley. I'll say that.
No, Jade and Rhea was absolute garbage. Hopefully they'll redeem themselves on the Super Show of SmackDown this week, but we'll see. We'll see.
What's next?
The main event of the evening, night one main event.
The main event for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Undisputed quotation marks because there's another belt that's being the main event of night two, but whatever. I really want them to change that and just call it the WWE Championship.
As it should be.
Yeah, but for the main event of WrestleMania night one, we got Jelly Roll versus Pat McAfee.
Jelly Roll versus Pat. Yes, in other words, Cody Rhodes with roll of jellies versus Randy Orton with the I'm not the Rock, but I'm going to put on some sunglasses because I used to kick a football.
Sometimes less is more, man. You got Cody Rhodes and Randy who've had history from since I was a teenager. And the match should have just sold itself. And when Cody beat Drew for the title, and it was like, oh, we got Cody and Randy. I get it. This is one of those storylines that they've been building since Cody won the belt. His interactions with Randy, the times when Randy's kind of looking at the belt and stuff. It's like, okay, we got something here. And Randy, and then so we, like, all right, we see where you're going. And then Randy turns evil on Cody. We're like, oh, okay, he's bringing back the old evil Randy. I liked it. And then it just went downhill from there. We threw in B-list celebrities. It is, if you're not one of those like sports bros that tune into ESPN, you don't really care about Pat McAfee. And there's a certain demographic of people that like Jelly Roll. And it overlaps with WWE fans. I know because when I was there at SmackDown, they went crazy for him. Everybody, me and my wife, was going crazy for this man.
You should have just went up there and grabbed his roll just because.
And if I really wanted to, he would have took a picture with me because he's taking pictures with everybody. And I will say he's a nice guy. I ain't got nothing. I won't say nothing bad about that part, but I just wasn't fanning out like everybody else.
You should have just threw up a gang sign and see if he threw it back at you.
What I heard, I'm not gonna say it on this podcast, but I've heard he got some ties. But that's all I'm saying.
Gang. Okay. What you know about that, partner? Didn't know you knew about down with that. We going? What's your set? Bro, don't do that. Stop. You in it for life. So
yeah, that's what I heard. I heard you in it for life. But that was unnecessary, man. Randy Orton, because I know, like, if Shaw was here, he'd say, "I'm just complaining because I'm a Cody fan." But no, man, I think the worst person this looks worse for in this match is Randy Orton. Randy Orton's just kind of in the back seat while Pat McAfee is leading this whole feud, and it's kind of silly. Like, this whole thing, it was a very simple story. I love you, Cody. I want that 15th championship. Very simple. And we did the whole, he's talking to somebody, and then he teased, who's he talking to? Oh, wrestling has more than one royal family. Oh, damn, is he talking to The Rock? Is it Ted DiBiase's son? Who's he talking to? Nobody's son. I'm talking to the guy from ESPN. What are we talking about?
who has no wrestling ties whatsoever, no family in the business. He just watches it because he's a fan, and then became a commentator just because he's a fan, no other reason. And he has an over the top personality. He's not for me. He's kind of annoying, in my opinion, as a commentator. I don't.
I don't love him. I'll say this. I like his chemistry with Michael Cole. When him and Michael Cole's on there, Michael Cole definitely sounds like he's having fun. I will say that.
I feel like Michael.
Him and Corey's great too.
Yeah, I feel like Michael's having more fun because Vince isn't being like, "God damn it, no!" You know, like he's not screaming in his ear.
That definitely is the key reason. That definitely is.
Yeah, you got like Triple H. Okay, just mention this, Michael. You know what your job is, and then he goes off and.
Which is for anybody that's been working that job for 20 years. I think that's all you got to tell them.
The job is, but you don't have to micromanage everything, and I think that's made him into a better more likable commentator for me. He's not getting micromanaged. So,
but yeah, I don't even care who wins this match. I can see it going either way. It's one of those things where it's like the way Cody's been getting beat up, it's kind of like odds are stacked against him. So it's like you build to him to win. Randy's 15 has to be coming soon. But also, I don't want Randy's 15 coming with help from Pat McAfee. It sounds stupid. And you just did the same crap last year. I don't know. Cody's my guy. I'm picking him, but I ain't happy about it, man. I don't care.
I'm gonna say Randy wins with the help of The Rock.
If that happened, then okay. Cool. If that does.
And Ted DiBiase Jr.
Oh, now you got me. Now you got me. If The Rock and Ted DiBiase is holding up Randy Orton.
And Ted DiBiase Sr. I want the DiBiases. I want to hear the $1 million man's money.
It makes no sense. But you know what I would want? I would want The Rock, both DiBiase's, Pat McAfee, and Randy Orton all at the table backstage like that when Ric Flair beat Macho Man for the title. Mm-hmm. And they all like I want a reenactment of that.
I can see that. If that happens, I'm popping. But that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. But yes, I going over, I say Randy. Just because, why do all this? Why does Randy need to talk to somebody other than himself to wrestle Cody Rhodes?
If Randy snapped the whole thing, because that's always the storyline with Randy, especially when he's a good guy.
He's great.
You listen to the voices. That's always the thing. Randy, you hearing those old voices again? We did the whole thing. He listened to the voices. Oh man, that's not enough. It's not enough, man. I gotta call Pat McAfee. What? What are we talking about, man?
We need more stuff. No, that doesn't make any sense. Not to me. Whatsoever. But
I'll say this before we get to night 2. I'll say this. The issue about WWE tickets is a serious subject that all fans have been talking about
for a year.
For you to make it a storyline is stupid.
It shouldn't even have been a storyline. You should have just lowered the ticket price.
I never would acknowledge that the prices is too high and we're not selling enough on TV. I never would have acknowledged that.
Especially since it's common knowledge.
It is common knowledge, but I wouldn't even want that part of my show to know, like, all right, man, we've been pricing out and it's finally affected the consumer to the point they not buying these tickets. We got to make this part of the storyline. Why? Why would you do that? And still have the nerve to say you're the best thing in town. How you the best thing in town when we already know you at one point you was telling bars they couldn't even show your product if they was in a certain mile radius of you. Come on, stop it.
You can't show it because you got this money and people need to go see it. But now it's like ain't nobody gonna go see it at all. They ain't gonna watch it at all. They just not gonna watch it. We'll watch the highlights.
They were to bankrupt every bar in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. They're like, we better stop that real quick, Man, it's Vegas. Vegas, people go to Vegas not for wrestling. You go to Vegas to gamble and do nefarious things. You don't go to Vegas for wrestling. If you go to Vegas for wrestling, that's because you're a wrestling fan. Or you just happen to be there.
But when all these people have made these parties, And then, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh man, I'm not going to this. But yeah, there would still be people there. But
Yeah.
I mean, it just all those events, it just ruined, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, and we all know anything around WrestleMania, even wrestling, it's all around WrestleMania. It's all about WrestleMania. That's where wrestlers, uh, that's where wrestlers thrive. That's wrestling. That's independent wrestling weekend. You will eat because you know you're gonna get booked if you're anywhere near where the WrestleMania will be at.
and hold on, and Ted DiBiase beat his charges. He's
Yeah.
gonna be in town for WrestleCon.
Yeah.
When you call this man, he's innocent. Call him. I mean, yeah,
if we want to
innocent.
talk about another vile human being innocent in the court of law, we can bring up Patrick Clark, and he's still jobless.
Well, nobody wants to do anything.
They built a whole brand around him. NXT was built around him when he was there.
Yeah, but nobody wants none of
That's true.
I'm
That's
sorry,
true.
Patrick.
Knock
sorry,
off
man.
Prince. Velveteen Dream. Shaw still got you tattooed on his inner thigh.
But what that man can do, I don't know what he can do.
Me a farmhand and shut up. It's okay. We make mistakes and we have to pay for them. With actions, there comes consequences. Whether
Yeah,
he did it or not, we know how the world works.
yeah. Spoken
Especially,
before, and I felt like I was gonna get attacked when I spoke my mind about it, so I'm not gonna speak no more.
I get it. I get it. Night two. We go to night two. Night two, free on ESPN, regular ESPN. The first hour, we have what I came to see. Oba
Hmm.
Femi versus Brock Lesnar in just a match. Who you got?
They're gonna be mad. He gonna hit that F5 and get a 1, 2, 3. I'm
You saying Lesnar going over?
no, I think he's going over. He ain't had no edge in any of this.
We still have
And
tonight. We still have tonight.
all
Like
right, well,
we
yeah,
going
we'll see
there.
about that. We'll see about that. But it's just like, man, because I don't think the show's gonna end with them like it did last week.
No, no, no.
It might kick off with them. It
They're
might kick
kicking.
off with them.
They're part of the free hour of it on ESPN.
No, I'm talking about Raw.
Oh, Raw. No, no, no.
'Cause remember,
Roman.
remember
It
they
has to
ended
be
Raw
Roman.
last week.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah, they ended
Roman
Raw
wasn't there,
last
just
week,
punks.
and they honestly, I seen a lot of people did like that segment. But I feel like it did not take advantage of that of having the main event segment. It should have been a brawl. Like it should have been going crazy in there, breaking the ring, people flying. Like it should have been all those people all the security dudes should have been getting picked up and slammed. Somebody should have been going through a tape. It should have like just like you should have been selling me this match.
Should have
Real.
been a Donnybrook. Should have been a
Yeah.
pure Donnybrook, but it was not.
Yeah.
It was yes, some people got beamed with chairs and
Yeah,
monitors
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that other
yeah.
stuff, but neither one of them got hit. It was just the
Yeah.
people that didn't get paid nowhere near as much as so.
And they didn't get hit enough. Like it should have been F5s and power bombs all over, just flying around. And then once everybody got taken out, then they should just been. It didn't have to go too far. Just throwing hands, just throwing hands. Then it cut off. That's how you sell a match, man.
Yeah,
Nah, I want to see more. You didn't show. You cut it off while they just started fighting. I want to see more.
honestly, I think if Triple H was there, he should have took a bump. And I know he didn't want to. I know he didn't, but
Oh, he wants to. That's why he's there. He can't.
he should have took a bump. Like that should have been the biggest thing. Like Triple H
He's
got in
gonna
the
do it
middle.
one day. He's gonna try it one day.
If he was gonna do it, he should have did it. He should have been the voice in Randy's head.
Okay, acceptable third person. If it can't be Rock, if it can't be Ted DiBiase,
It should be
Triple H would have
the
been
game.
good. I would have,
I
or
would have booked one of them.
or they got Vince McMahon.
God damn it, yes. But yes, considering his name got brought up, not his name directly, but his being has been brought up many times
His daughter
as
was
of late.
involved. Which
Yeah,
why did she care? What?
I guess cause Randy hit up with so many RKO's throughout the year, I can speak on this. You know, no, Stephanie, you shouldn't. Well, she's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Are you going to? Is anybody going to get that Stephanie? Is anybody out there going to get the Stephanie McMahon Women's Championship? That's the real
No,
question.
I'm lost on it because I just felt like it could have been one of those ones like the Triple H where it's like a re envision like kind of like a revision of
Reimagined
the
version.
title he did have. Yeah,
Yeah.
reimagined version. Should just made it like that off the women's. This looks like an old school like 70s wrestling belt.
Well, she has
And it's just
two.
like why would
She has two belts.
okay.
She has
What does
one
the
that
first one look like?
she has one that looks like the Women's Championship,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
in her colors and in her design, like the
But
like
this one looks like
the lavender color that she's been using as her stuff. Yeah. But then that other one, it looks
looks that's what I'm about to say. Like it's something you would have gave like a Moolah signature belt or something. This looks like why would you give this to Stephanie? Ever? Why would you give her a belt? She
she
wasn't a
was
wrestler. I don't care what you say. She
she
was not
was
a
women's
wrestler.
champion. She was women's champion. In my in
For no
my
reason.
in my WWE 2K26, she does have the old school women's champion.
I remember on the SmackDown games, her finisher move was a slap.
Now
I
her
don't get this
finishing
shit
move is a
off my
pedigree.
screen.
Slap is her signature. On to the
Anyway,
next one. Next one,
yeah.
also free on regular ESPN,
Got
is
another one.
the they everybody's getting two matches for free, man. This is unheard of in WrestleMania history. Real talk. This is unheard.
It's gonna be a bunch of old white men watching ESPN. Like, what is this wrestling shit? I'm trying to watch football.
I ain't watched wrestling in years, shot damn it. Who is they know what they know? Where's Hulk Hogan? He's dead, buddy. Sorry. But we have for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Penta versus
Oh, we putting that
Penta.
on free?
That's on free. The ladder
Okay.
match, Penta, JD McDonough, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, who just returned. This will be his first match. He's gonna get injured the first time. Rusev and Dragon Lee. Um, I don't, I don't know, but you go, bro. 'Cause I don't know.
Have a pick, man. Just have fun. That's all I want. Just go out there and have fun. I think it's wild, and I mean this no disrespect. I really don't. I like JD Madonna. I just think it's wild. He got a match and Carmelo Hayes don't. I'm just put that out there because he can be involved in there's a match that he can be involved in. It didn't need to be
Yes,
this.
that I mean we're going
Um,
to talk about that very soon. But yes, I mean that doesn't mean he's not going to get involved in the match. But I love to see JD. I think JD has done enough. JD finished a match. I think this is when he broke his ribs and got it and had
mhm.
his lung impaled with his rib bone. I think they just giving it to him like, man, you almost died last year here.
Okay.
Uh,
And I like him. Don't get me. I don't mean to. I'm not saying he don't deserve to be a man. I don't want. I really don't. I just you know me, man. I'm upset that Carmelo just got that just snatched from him. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Melo is money, but we're gonna talk about Melo here soon. But in this match, who I want to win, I'm gonna say Young OG.
Okay,
Put the
I'm
strap.
cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And in that Oba match, Oba winning too. That's what I'm. And there ain't no reason for. I know ESPN don't want Oba to win. Yeah.
ESPN don't want any of us to win, if you know what I mean.
Stephen A. Smith, he's acceptable.
I don't think he wants any of us to win either.
He don't, except Shannon Sharp, because he's acceptable. But there's some exceptions. We just ain't one of them. The next match on the card is Judgment Day member Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a grudge match against the Demon Finn Balor.
I got Balor. What I don't like though is I don't like that they went ahead and showed you the demons coming back. He hinted to it. Dom did a promo said, "What's he talking about?" That should be the end of it. No more talking. Even if you was like, "Oh, I seen it coming," just let you then cool, but you didn't need to reveal it. Like it's like movie trailers these days when they show you too much. I didn't need that.
I get that. I get that for sure. Um, yeah, I agree with you on that. We usually don't get it unless he's going against somebody big, like we knew he was going to do it with Edge. But we knew he was doing it with Edge. We didn't know Edge was going to do Brood Edge. Yes, we did. We knew it was going to be Brood Edge. So it was both of them transforming to wrestle each other. So it made a little bit more sense. This time it doesn't. But we'll see.
It's kind of hey, it's a special night, man. I'm special occasion. That's it.
I see Balor going over uh, because it's the Demon. There's no reason for Dirty Dom to win. Dirty Dom won last year.
What we got after that?
After that match, we have a amazing match of Trick Williams. Well, no. We will go there. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn and United States Championship. Trick Williams with Lil Yachty and Sami Zayn with the fans or not.
Some fans, some other fans not with him. He does not care because he cares for his day ones, which I didn't know he knew that phrase.
He's feeling juicy.
Yeah, I got Trick.
Thank
That's
you.
that's all I got to say about that. I got Trick Williams.
I'm gonna say this.
I got a lot to say. I'm only gonna say I got Trick, and you can go ahead.
I got Trick winning. Maybe with a little help from Mello, maybe with Lil Yachty. But if Lil Yachty is the one, look, I'm old. I'm not familiar with Lil Yachty. Just to be honest, I'm not going to front and act like I am. But I am going to say this: his entrance should be performed by Booker T. Because that's why he's over. It's Booker T. So we don't need a rapper. We don't need somebody that some of the fans, the older fans and the fans that are the color of my palm, do not know who that is. They don't know who that is. And they're gonna be like, why is he with Trick?
He would be better suited with a Mello. I will say that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like Yachty and Trick's character just don't. It's kind of it works, but it's kind of shoehorned in. Like
Lil Yachty's voice is annoying. You need to stop talking, cuz. Yeah, Trick, yeah. I'm like, why you over here doing the yeah with Booker T, and Booker T sounds better than you when he's doing the ad libs to the entrance music.
Yeah, Yachty ain't got no bass in his voice. He ain't got no. Well, he don't got a lot. I ain't gonna say he got none, but
he sounds like a child. He sounds like Tommy Pickles. Okay, no. We're gonna do it, babies. No.
He's probably about the same age as me, maybe a year or two younger, but he ain't he's got that voice and his whole I don't want to use the word aura, but his whole style it does scream young, but he's not as young as he appears.
Well, I figured he wasn't that young. I figured he might be in his early 30s, late 20s. He wouldn't.
I think so. Yeah,
man.
I think so.
But so is Trick. Trick is late 20s. Figured they were somewhere near the same age range.
The same age, but I wouldn't see them
hanging in.
I wouldn't see them hanging out. I wouldn't see them hanging.
They might not. I mean, maybe he might hang out with Lash Legend. It might be like the trickle down friendship. You know what I'm saying? I used to love her.
I think this match could have happened without the U.S. title, and I had this match predicted on the card before this happened, and I just I'm really mad that Carmelo lost his belt just so you could
shoehorn in when the title.
Yeah, when this match could have happened without the belt. It didn't need it.
I agree.
Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre's happened without the belt on the line.
But I feel they should be
champions without the belt on the line.
Very true.
So I mean, we didn't need them to have a match with a belt on the line.
Everybody
need to snatch a belt from somebody just to, because it doesn't make the situation appear any bigger.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. And I think we've seen so many WrestleMania matches where it didn't matter. If we go back to WrestleMania 18, you see what's on the cover. It's not the main event. Um, but it was the biggest match of the night. It's the match everyone talks about from that event. It was not the main event. And unfortunately for Chris Jericho and Triple H, uh, it wasn't the main event, even though it was their thing. But anyway, even though it was a main event, no one talks about it. So I don't a title match doesn't necessarily the title doesn't need to be interjected in every match. But all I gotta say is whoop that Trick. Trick's gonna win by hook or by crook. Trick's gonna beat Sami Zayn, and I guess Sami's gonna go full fledged Bret Hart heel, scorched earth, if you will.
What we got after that?
The women's WWE Women's Championship, Mommy versus Jade.
I got Rhea. I got a friend who is annoying me. He's saying that Jade is. He actually said this. He once or twice. He said once is enough. To be all the way real with you. He said Jade is going to be the next Stone Cold, and I was like, dude, you're seeing something that only you see. And then he's been saying that like the about that Rhea's gonna have to, people have been talking about. Well, I will say he might have some points to this one. He said everybody complains about Jay botching, but they don't say anything about Rhea.
Yeah.
He might have a fair one with that one. But anyway, his complaints about this has just got me like, man, I just want to see Rhea squash her now. And I hate to say that, I really do. But just out of spite of his comments, he's been annoying me for weeks about this, man. He's just
Um, I don't know this human, but what I am going to say is that she's going over Jade Cargill. If Jade don't go over, this whole feud is a waste.
and she's
it buries three
long
people.
enough.
I think Jade needs to go over. It buries three people. It buries Jade. It buries Mia Yim, and it buries B-Fab.
Okay, so I agree with that. However, they got beat up last week, and they saying like they said they like they implied that they've been taking yeah. So that already kind of ruined that, and that's what I'm most excited about. Like the idea, like okay, B-Fab and Mia's gonna be at Mania, but now you done beat them up, so I don't know. They might not be there.
We will see. But I got Jade going over. I feel like they'll be there some way, somehow. Maybe this will lead to the return of Bianca Belair after Jade defeats Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, maybe.
They were playing because her and Montez were playing spades with Nick Cannon and whoever his host is.
Oh yeah, when when they mentioned Mercedes on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And shout out to Triple H because Cody did not mention her on What Do We Want to Talk About, but he did.
Triple H did, yeah.
Triple H did.
Yeah.
And now, final match of the evening. We have World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Who you got?
Mm. All right, Punk's my guy. However, I think he's had a nice run, man. And I don't think he needs this. But Roman can have it. You know, yeah, I'll go Roman.
Yes, I have on a CM Punk shirt and hat, but I acknowledge my Tribal Chief. I just didn't feel like wearing a Roman Reigns shirt today.
I'm surprised that you have a CM Punk hat. I honestly,
This is the old CM Punk. This is actually from his first run in the WWE when they came out. It's very old. Yes.
The shirt too?
No, the shirt is the recent run.
Okay,
I have the
shirt. I had the original, and I remember that was like one of the first. Well, not the first, but that was like around that time in 2011. One of the only WWE shirts I remember just like selling out.
Oh yes, I remember. I went to a house show and my whole goal was to get this shirt, which I do. I do have an original one as well. This shirt's this hat's beat up because I do have an original one. But white shirts don't last forever, so I don't worry.
Yeah, no.
But
My wife bleached mine. I was so pissed. I got the AEW one. I need to get the
the WWE
I
one,
need another WWE one. Yeah.
you can travel down to Hot Topic. I think I'm going to travel down to Pop Sun and get a shirt because I will be live streaming my live reactions to WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2.
Oh, will you?
Yes, I will. Um,
I might hop in.
yeah, I will send you
I really
the.
wanted to go to Thunder, and I know it sounds crazy because of WrestleMania, but come on, man, I'm a Louisville guy. I love Thunder, but I'm not going.
I'm not gonna go to Thunder. My buddy asked me, "Said you going to Thunder?" I said WrestleMania and Thunder at the same time. But I will be going to OVW to watch their yearly Chow Wagon Waterfront event. So that'll be my derby activity this year. But yeah, I got Roman minute, man. Bloodline reunion. I guess there has to be something happening. That WrestleMania main events don't just end clean anymore now. So I see something stupid happening. Bloodline reunion in some way, something that doesn't need to happen. Um, you know, Roman and his family getting together. Maybe they'll add Jacob this time, and it'll be whatever they make it to be. Or maybe I don't know. I mean, it'll be part of the bloodline. Who knows? Maybe KO will come back and be in Sammy's life again, and they'll just do crazy stuff. And Mello and Trick have to team together. Whatever happens with anybody, I see Roman Reigns leaving night. First of all, I feel like Punk probably wants to take some time off. He never was. He wasn't gone. He wasn't gone.
Oh, but it's time to run.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, first of all, it wasn't even supposed to happen. It was only happened because Seth Rollins got injured.
I will say this: I think if he would not have got hurt, I honestly do believe this would have been his best run.
Oh yes, I enjoyed
That
this.
promo he cut after beating Cody, man. I was like, okay, I'm ready to see what's next. Because I was a little iffy about the whole vision thing, but after that match with Cody, I was like, all right, I'll give him the ball, man. I want to see him run with it.
Yeah,
this thing gets hurt the next night.
The next night, when a coast to coast headbutt, which it made no sense.
It was it did get a pop out of me, but it was totally unnecessary. That match would have been just as good without that.
The match was fine. The match was good. It was one of their best matches together. And they've wrestled each other a million times. They have chemistry together. It's good. But it didn't make sense. He wanted to do something new. Well, he could have just went for a coast to coast drop kick like normal people.
Yeah, he could have did. Yeah, he could.
He's like, no, I'm going to do a Benoit. I'm going to do it. Benoit. Well, Benoit's dead.
He sat down next to one of those Chris Nowinski seminars. You're not supposed to be headbutting like that.
He wants to. Well, if we see that the baby and Will and Becky are unalive one day, we know what move did it.
Oh my god!
We know what move did it. There we go. Unfortunately, we know what move did it. But I got Roman Reigns stepping out due to some kind of foolishness that we didn't think was going to happen. But shock value is what wrestling is about nowadays. So there we go. Roman Reigns.
I've said it a million. I've said it through numerous episodes, so I'll go ahead and say it again. What I really want is, regardless of who wins, I want them to shake hands and say Z Bros. I think it's cool, but I'm not spending my money on it. I've seen it. I think it's cool. I like it, but I'm not.
But don't lay away right now.
I still want that. What I want more than anything is that CM Punk spinner belt. I do want that.
You can get that on eBay for twice the price.
I don't want. And then they made that I think that version with the hockey team.
Mm-hmm. When are you going to get the Cena spinner? When are you, okay? When are you going to get the Cena spinner belt? They got those back in stock now.
Okay, I might get one soon because when I was looking for it, they wasn't they. I think they was trying to sell you all the special.
The city titles.
Yeah, so they wasn't, and so everybody that had one was reselling it for crazy prices, man. Like you couldn't find one less than 800. I'm like, come on, dude. Like
This
I,
doesn't
dude,
even
I
make
know what
sense.
this used to be sell for, man. Don't play this game with
You
me.
didn't double the price, buddy. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If they did double the price, that was horrible. That was horrible. I I am going to say this. So the only title I would want, it would be. I honestly, I'm strange. I want a USWA Southern Heavyweight Championship just because I love USWA. I grew up on
I
USWA.
want an OVW title. I think when I'm speaking this to existence. When I get successful as a rapper, I'll have the clout where I go, "Hey y'all, can I get a commemorative edition of the OVW championship?" Oh man, for you, Peter Wesley? Yeah.
I think you just need to go holla at Danny Davis or Jim Cornette, and they'll give you one.
I don't know. I feel like Jim Cornette would say something slick to me. You want an OVW title? Well, here, $500. Send it directly to my PayPal. I got you.
I'm going to say this, and I love Jim, but if Jim saw you in person, you're a big black man, he'd be afraid. He'd give you everything. He'd give you his wife. Here's Sin. You can take her. She's,
Well,
you know.
he from what I understand, he offered that a lot of times to people.
Right, hey, cucks are cucks. And it's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that. That's okay.
I like Jim Cornette, man. I didn't want to. Well, you know what? That's nothing.
I like
That's
him,
what
but
you
if he's
choose
a
to
cuck,
be.
he's a cuck. I mean,
Yeah, I just
what does it
didn't want
matter?
that to be for him. I didn't want that.
What does it matter? Some people are cucks. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't, all right, I'll take that back. I don't want to king shame anybody.
I'm not shaming him. I'm just saying it.
No. I felt like I was. I felt like I was, and I want to take that back.
Everybody's kink is different.
Yeah.
David Carradine passed away due to autoerotic
Mm.
asphyxiation.
Yeah. See, at my kings, I'm not hurting myself, and I'm not watching from the sidelines. I'm a star. My king.
No trains for Peter Wesley, and that's okay. But and we have had women that when I was trying to advertise this said they wanted a train ran on them by all three of us. I politely declined for everyone in the podcast.
Listen, man, we we don't even have a license. Stop.
True. Yes, but she was politely turned down. But she had
She responded. She's
yes.
like, okay.
No. She responded back. She was just like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "I don't know nothing about wrestling, but I got this right here. And but she's like, "If you ain't, and by that she meant her vagina. Uh,
Right.
um, I'll I'll put it in the chat for y'all if y'all want to see it. But anyway, I said no. I will.
We
The two chat, not the chat with everybody else in it. It's just
yeah,
you and
yeah.
Shahid. But
She's not getting hired, but I still want to look at the job application.
yeah, I will show you the job application for sure, sir, during this Monday Night Raw, if I remember, because Raw is in the other screen and it looks pretty decent. But but anyway, I don't. But overall, how do you feel these two nights of WrestleMania? What do you give it for a grade? What's your grade for these two nights? Predicted grade for the show.
All right, just looking at the cards, man. See,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can see it.
but it could deliver in BA. But like just looking at like where I say like on both nights, like and I say this because on both nights I feel like I'm only super excited for half the card. And that's why I say. But
Okay.
I mean, it could deliver. I have like I'm not like, oh man, this is gonna suck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not going in extremely excited. But I could just but those are the best. Those are the best cards. You walk in, you're not extremely. Damn, this is better than I thought it was gonna be. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping it be like that.
I give it a B minus myself.
Okay.
There's so much stuff I'm just like, you didn't not a good build.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
you know, And that's what WWE's for bills. Like that's what they do. They build things. There's 8 matches for 2 nights. I believe the ladder match is gonna have highlights for
Oh,
years.
oh, yeah, yeah. Like, I
And I believe that
why Rey Mysterio just jump in a match like that?
Booyaka, okay? He's 619. He can do whatever he wants to. He's a legend. He's a legend, okay?
And it was just random. He just popped up like, "Oh, what's Ray doing?" He's like,
He's a legend.
heard y'all heard I was talking. They said y'all need a fifth person. Who said that?
Not a soul said that. Not a soul. Not a soul. But Ray decided to show up. But Ray, I feel like that's gonna deliver. I think Stephanie Vicker and Liv are gonna deliver. Um, Cody, Randy, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk, who's never touched, by the way, they've never had a match together. Uh, I'm excited because I like them. I like them both, but I don't see it being a classic. But I do see it being tomfoolery. The same thing with Cody and Randy. Randy's not known for having a classic match. Randy's known for having uh, a long old school match. I'm not gonna say it's boring. It's just an old school match. As long as the people are in
Oh,
it,
I
it'll be a
want
good
to
match.
have a conversation about that in the future. I definitely want to have a conversation about that in the future.
Now Randy's matches, of
Yes.
how he presents his matches. Like I say, I'm gonna like I'm more than happy to have that conversation. But all in all, B minus. I think that, like I said, there's some matches I want to see. Oba versus Brock. I think that's the match I want to. I think everybody wants to see.
Hmm.
But hey, I think it'll be good. But I don't got nothing else to say. You got anything else, boss?
No, no. I guess we just gonna hit the Raw, and that was our WrestleMania predictions. We'll see how they turn out. Maybe maybe we'll be spot on. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
We will
But
see.
we'll see. During these unpredictable times, or the match can go anyway. This is your rope break.
Like, comment, and subscribe, people. Rise
Yes,
up.
please.
Road to
And all
100.
you trolls, please do all those comments. I'll read them, and I'll go back and forth with some of you, not all of you. Some
I'm
of
not
you.
gonna lie. So I might just send an AI comment because I'm. But if you get too intense, I'm gonna talk to you, and I will talk to you directly, and I will tell each and every one of you, y'all ain't left your basement, so you're not gonna run up.
And this is rage bait for you, man. Keep eating it. I love it.
We love it. We love it. But peace, love, and soul, or whatever the hell Don Cornelius said.